The story of America right now is one of movement. Millions of people are packing up and leaving behind the states they once called home. Rising costs, changing job markets, extreme weather, and political shifts are driving some of the most dramatic population migrations we have seen in decades. Today, we're counting down the top 10 US states that locals are fleeing and why so many are deciding to start fresh somewhere else. Starting off our list at number 10, we have Louisiana, a state with deep cultural roots but heavy economic challenges. Louisiana has long been celebrated for its music, food, and festivals, yet behind the charm lies a state struggling with population loss. Residents cite limited job opportunities, persistent poverty, and a lack of upward mobility as reasons for leaving. Hurricanes and flooding have also taken a toll, making recovery difficult for families already stretched thin. For many locals, it's about more than just economics. Crime in cities like New Orleans has left people concerned for safety, while schools often lag behind national averages. Combined with a shrinking job base, many younger residents are choosing Texas, Florida, or Georgia as new homes, where they see more opportunity for stable careers and affordable living, leaving Louisiana in the dust. Coming in at number 9, we turn to Michigan, once the proud heart of American manufacturing. Michigan's story is tied to the auto industry, and while Detroit is slowly rebounding, many smaller towns are still struggling to recover from decades of industrial decline. Jobs are fewer, wages haven't kept pace with inflation, and young people often feel they have little choice but to move elsewhere. Even in areas that have attracted new businesses, the recovery has been uneven and slow. The brutal winters are another factor. Many Michiganders are simply tired of shoveling snow half the year and are drawn to the Sun Belt for its warmer climate and growing economies. States like Florida, Texas, and North Carolina continue to benefit from this outflow, while Michigan faces the challenge of keeping its talent and revitalizing its economy beyond autos. Older residents, meanwhile, point out that retirement income stretches further in warmer states with lower taxes. Sliding into the number 8 spot is Pennsylvania, a state with deep history, but a shrinking population in many of its cities. Philadelphia and Pittsburgh have both lost residents in recent years as people seek jobs in states with faster-growing economies. The cost of living isn't as high as in New York or California, but wage growth has stagnated, and some areas are heavily dependent on industries that are no longer booming. Rural Pennsylvania has also seen steep declines in population as younger generations leave for more dynamic economies. Beyond economics, many Pennsylvanians are moving to southern states for lifestyle reasons. The draw of warmer weather, lower taxes, and faster-growing job markets has proven irresistible. For families, that often means trading in the cold winters of Pennsylvania for the sunshine of the Carolinas or Florida. Retirees also cite healthcare access and friendlier climates as major motivators to pack up and leave. At number 7, we have Oregon, the Pacific Northwest state known for its natural beauty but struggling with some serious urban challenges. Oregon's largest city, Portland, has seen a steady outflow of residents frustrated by rising housing costs, homelessness, and crime concerns. The cost of living has climbed rapidly, outpacing many incomes, and homebuyers have increasingly looked to neighboring states like Idaho and Nevada as more affordable alternatives. Lifestyle was once the main reason people moved to Oregon, with its outdoor recreation and progressive culture. But with taxes climbing and infrastructure straining, some residents no longer see the same quality of life that originally attracted them. Families often feel priced out of Portland, and even mid-sized cities like Eugene are experiencing cost pressures. For many, the dream of living in Oregon has shifted into the reality of leaving it behind. Taking the number 6 position is Hawaii, a tropical paradise that many dream of visiting but fewer can afford to call home long-term. Hawaii's cost of living is among the highest in the nation. Everyday essentials like groceries and gas cost far more than on the mainland, and housing prices are out of reach for many locals. Even those born and raised in Hawaii often feel forced to move away because wages don't match the sky-high expenses. It's not just about money. Families often find it difficult to stay together, as younger generations leave for college or work opportunities in California, Nevada, or Texas. While Hawaii will always remain a vacation destination for millions, it's increasingly difficult for residents to make a sustainable life there. Many lament the feeling of being priced out of their own home state, which creates a painful sense of disconnection. Landing at number 5 is New Jersey, a state squeezed by some of the highest taxes in America. New Jersey has a prime location near New York City and Philadelphia, yet that proximity comes with steep costs. Property taxes are the highest in the nation, and housing costs are not far behind. Families looking to stretch their incomes often move to Pennsylvania, the Carolinas, or Florida in search of more affordable lifestyles. Beyond taxes, congestion, and aging infrastructure add to the frustrations. For many, the trade-off of being near major metros no longer outweighs the costs. That has made New Jersey one of the most consistent states for outbound migration in recent years. Even retirees are leaving despite lifelong connections, realizing their pensions or savings can last far longer in states with lower costs. Coming in strong at number 4 is Massachusetts, a state with world-class universities and hospitals, but a steep price tag for residents. Boston anchors the region's economy, but the cost of living there has soared. Housing is particularly expensive, with many young professionals and families unable to afford to stay. Even those with good salaries find themselves squeezed by high rents, costly childcare, and expensive utilities. For locals who want more breathing room, the pull of southern and western states has grown stronger. While Massachusetts remains a hub for innovation, its high costs are driving away not only working-class families, but also middle-income professionals seeking a better balance of opportunity and affordability elsewhere. Many find that even moving to nearby states like New Hampshire or Maine offers significant savings while keeping them close to New England culture. Taking the number 3 spot is Illinois, a state where financial troubles and population loss go hand in hand. Chicago is a world-class city, but high taxes, rising crime, and struggling schools have caused many residents to look for the exits. The state's fiscal problems, including pension debt and budget deficits, create long-term uncertainty that discourages both businesses and families from committing to stay. The Midwest has plenty of affordable cities, but Illinois' tax burden sets it apart. Many former Illinoisans are relocating to Indiana, Wisconsin, and especially Florida and Texas. As the outflow continues, the challenge for Illinois will be stabilizing its finances and making its cities feel livable again. If the exodus doesn't slow, the tax base could shrink even further, worsening the spiral. At number 2, we have New York, once seen as the center of opportunity, but it's now one of the top states people are leaving. The cost of living in New York is staggering, particularly in New York City, where rents and home prices are among the highest in the world. Taxes at the state and local level also weigh heavily on residents. Even high earners often feel squeezed, and many have chosen to relocate to states with no income tax. Lifestyle factors matter too. The pandemic accelerated remote work, which freed people from having to live near Manhattan offices. As a result, New Yorkers have been moving in large numbers to Florida, Texas, and the Carolinas, trading city congestion for sunshine and space. Many younger families in particular see the move as a chance to buy homes they could never afford in New York. And finally, at number 1, we have California, the golden state that people are leaving at historic rates. California has long been a land of opportunity, with Silicon Valley, Hollywood, and stunning coastlines. Yet in recent years, it has become the poster child for outbound migration. Sky-high housing prices, heavy taxes, and growing concerns about crime and homelessness have pushed thousands to seek a fresh start elsewhere. The state's wildfires and droughts add another layer of stress, making it even harder for families to put down long-term roots. For many Californians, the promise of the West Coast lifestyle has been overshadowed by the reality of costs. Families are choosing Nevada, Arizona, Texas, and Idaho, where their money goes much further, and quality of life feels more attainable. California still has unmatched natural beauty and innovation hubs, but unless affordability improves, the exodus is likely to continue. Even some of the state's most iconic companies have begun moving headquarters elsewhere, reinforcing the trend. So there you have it, the top 10 U.S. states that locals are fleeing. From Louisiana's economic struggles to California's affordability crisis, each state on this list tells a story of people searching for stability, opportunity, and a better quality of life. Migration patterns reveal more than just numbers. They show us where Americans see their future and where they feel forced to leave behind. As these shifts continue, the landscape of the country will keep evolving, reshaping not just where people live, but how communities and economies grow in the decades ahead. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, stay safe and stay curious.